Hey, it's me, Bohemian, with Bohemian Styles and Ocean Heart Readings. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do a quickie. I don't know, I keep trying and they keep being longies, but look, cause Spirit World loves y'all so much, okay? But I try to do a variety of styles and sizes because people have different needs and different time frames at any given time. So let's go ahead and see, like when is this person going to contact or message you? Okay, it can be anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic. Timing, is always a little bit tricksy, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can find out. Let me grab some charms. I'm just going to reach out. Let's see. We got a red charm. We have a parchment. So I'll leave that. That usually comes out as like a burned parchment, like if someone's done a petition paper, okay? So petition paper, letter X, it has a little flower and a bunny on it, and a red 3 dice, okay? Go ahead and pick one of these. And we'll go ahead and get into your reading, all right? So for those who chose the letter X with the bunny and the flower on it, when are they going to contact you or reach out to you? What's going on? When's it going to happen? And connect with your good spirit crew in a good way. With honesty, accuracy, and clarity. Faker. Ooh, this person could be faking. They could be trying to send energies like, yeah, I'm going to message you. Or they could be telling you that, but not getting back to you. Flex. Wish. Ooh, this does not feel like there's anything concrete here. When a job's like, oh yeah, we'll email you back. All right. I had someone do that about sending a credit. Y'all, they did not send the credit. I had to call on back. Okay. What was his name? Cameron? Whoever. No, can't remember. I don't think it was Cameron. It was the other one. Anyways, sometimes people try to fake you out. And they're like, oh yeah, they're talking the big flex. And they're like, oh, you wish. I ain't texting nothing. All right. So, Shield, you need to defend yourself. We have November and funnel. So if this actually happens, it could be in November. You might be like, it's January. Right when I'm filming this, it's January. It's a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So yeah, right now it's a wish, floating up in a mulberry tree or something. It's just like, all right, this person's gonna duck out of the app. Okay, go on to the other app and be scrolling. All right, and just not responding or whatever. So they're saying you're gonna have to defend yourself and move forward yourself and make sure it happens. You're going to have to manifest real hard and probably put some action behind it or something. And some of you are like, good, I didn't want them to message me. That's my wish, is that they're not going to, harass me and communicate with me again. If that's the case, I do feel like you could manifest some good energy to keep this person away. Like, let their flex be distracted elsewhere so they leave you alone. Because if this person's been pestering you and you're nervous about your phone ringing, the door, knocking and stuff like that, then we want this person away, and you could really push their energy away for an extended time. Okay, so that could be a positive in that regard. If you're wanting this person to come towards you, it could be a long time. Now, if you're like, hey, I'm in November, then that could be good. November is the signs of Scorpio, and it's the signs of Sagittarius. So it could relate to Scorpio Sagittarius season. It could relate to the moon signs of Scorpio and Sagittarius, which come back to back. All right, Pluto energy and Jupiter energy. Jupiter energy is Thursdays. All right, so if you're needing a more closer time frame or specificity, yeah. Okay, but yeah, overall, it doesn't look like they really want to move forward. All right, it just doesn't. People ain't taking action, I tell you. All right, when is this? We got the parchment paper. I like this one. I know it's kind of strange, but parchment paper here. Okay, it's like the little message in the bottom. When is this person going to communicate with you, connect with you, reach out, come towards you in a communicative way, etc.? Connecting with the good spirit crews in a good way. Please allow honesty, accuracy, and clarity for those who chose the parchment paper. All right, dance, duality, rich stuff, reverse. Let's see what we have. We definitely have mutable signs. We definitely have strong Pisces here. Could be Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius energy. This could be this person's going to come forward when they need money. Yeah, money. Time to go out and have fun. Pineapple. These are both signs of money, pineapples and grapes. So this person could be coming around when they need more money. When they've run out We just had November again out of all these cards. Some of you picked more than one pile and you're like, November again. Sagittarius falls in November, and that is a mutable sign, a sign with duality, a sign that likes to party. So this could be when the party's done. Like, so this person could go out and party. Like, I've had somebody who, they were actually mutable dominant, Gemini and Virgo, Sun, Moon, and they knew that their friend was in need, and they literally left the country, went and did other stuff, and then came back and then like lectured the friend for being in need instead of just like helping and coming forward and showing up like they had said that they were going to do. So this could be the situation where this person's going to go hit up the slots, go to Vegas, dance around, okay, and then when they're done with that other side of themselves, then they'll come back. This also reminds me of people, like I've known people like in volunteering and like homeless shelters and stuff where they know people are in need, but then they go intentionally, they take days off, make that person late or whatever, and then come back after they've had their vacation and their party time kind of thing. So it's very cheeky. I don't really like it. Not to say people don't deserve vacations and stuff, but there is a kind of like, with the duality is like, no, I'm going to compartmentalize this. I'm going to go and do me. And when I'm done with, I've spent my money, I've danced, I've had fun, I've gotten drunk, whatever it is, then I'll come back and deal with you. So it could be one of those things where instead of just, the landlord just working with you and just communicating or whatever so you can move into your new place, they're going to make a point of, no, I'm about to go away for spring break or whatever. And then when I come back, we'll deal with it, okay? Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of vibe like that. Again, like I said, last group, we have Scorpio Sagittarius energy here with November. So it could relate to those moon signs that they'll come forward when the moon is in Scorpio or Sagittarius, then you'll hear from them. Yes, day of Jupiter, Thursday could be a thing as well, okay? Tuesday would be a Scorpionic martial day. So Tuesday, Thursday, yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. We do have reconciliation here, but we do have this person going out and living their life first, okay? All right. And for those who chose the red 3, when is this person going to contact you or come towards you, communicate with you? You're going to connect with a good spirit cruise in a good way, please. With all honesty, accuracy, and clarity. Asking this question for group 3 with the red dice. The 3 on the dice. Please let us know time frames as accurately as possible. Time frames. When is this person going to contact or move forward? Also, the signs can be planetary hours too, okay? If you don't know that, there's planetary associations for each hour. We have gather, cherish, reverse partnership, gather. We got the lucky ladybugs. Cute little bee with the sunflowers reversed. Let's see. Oh. This is November again. We had November for 2 groups. So I'm like, if this is November again, I'm out. August. And we do got funnel. This came out in group 1. Some people are definitely picking multiple piles, like the same person picking multiple piles. We have horse. We do still have Sagittarius energy, which is part of November. Oh my gosh, y'all too much. Short journey, so it shouldn't be too long. But we do have August. August is Leo Virgo energy. Okay, Leo is Sunday, solar day. Wednesday would be Virgo, day of Mercury, as far as days of the week. We have period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. So once again, we can have delayed. We have some weirdness going on that we don't quite like, something we don't quite cherish. Maybe this person isn't cherishing the situation as much as you want them to, so you want to gather them, okay? Gather them like a ponytail, okay? But luck is on your side. You do have a lucky horse here, and you do have the lucky ladybug. So I do feel like either you could end up, like, let's say if this is in a business capacity or you need to hear back from an attorney or something, you might end up having somebody else or a different way that you can get what you need, what you're waiting for, without having to go through that person. So for some of you, you're going to circumvent the person you think you need to hear from in that frustration, and you're going to get somebody else that you can hear from. Now, I am drawn to the full moon here, so there could be something going on with the full moon where there is weirdness, delays, whatever it is. Of course, the timing could fall on the full moon for you, especially if it would line up with the signs of Sagittarius. We have Aquarius here. We have Libra and Gemini here, okay? Let's see. Yeah, Thursday is in Sagittarius, and then we have Sunday, Wednesday. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I think in this case, you guys might hear something, then there's going to be a pause, and then you'll hear something. That's what it feels like, because all the different sets of cards are doing the same thing. There's almost like this trifold thing going on, trifling. And you're number 3, and you picked a 3 dice, and it is red. There is that frustration, but it's kind of like you had the initial connection that you're waiting to hear something back. The initial touchstone that's not really reciprocated the way you want, and then all of a sudden we have communication. So it could be like, let's say on Sunday you leave a message and you're trying to hear back, and then finally Wednesday and then Thursday you get follow-up informations and calls, kind of thing. Something of that nature. Okay, if we're looking at long time frame, it could have been like maybe you met this person during Sagittarius season or Sagittarius moon, and then finally you hear back during Leo Virgo season. There's a lot of activity and interaction and communication with this person, or during Leo Virgo moon transits. Okay, so there's something where there's kind of like a limited, maybe you reached out, or some kind of run-in or connection, pause, frustration, kind of wondering what's going on, and then things seem to come together, and we have the kind of the luck kick in, and we have better communication, and we start piecing things together, and like, oh, okay, good, now we're getting things working, now things are coming together with the partnership and the gather. I do feel like you have to kind of really keep your hand on things here, but not too tight. This person does feel finicky. So let's say you're working with a small business and you're trying to get them to, they're redoing your house or something. So you might have time where maybe they don't answer the phone on weekends or something. You're feeling frustrated, but then when they do communicate, you guys are talking back to back for a few days. And it's like you have to find that balance between making sure that you stay on them so that they're not dipping out every weekend. But at the same time, if you get too frustrated and squeeze too tightly, they're just going to be frustrated and not interact in the situation. Okay, so it's like having to deal with somebody's like weird quirks or something in that nature. Okay, but yeah, those are the main signs and time frames that I am seeing. I trust it was helpful. I know timing can be tricky, and sometimes we're like, how would that make sense? I've had things where I've literally had readings for people where it said something's not going to happen for years that they thought was going to happen that weekend, and it plays out. I've had stuff like that for myself too, with time frames where I'm like, what? And then, it's like the next year, every single thing happens at the exact time frame the reading says, and you're like, I did not think it would take that long. Or sometimes things happen quickly, and you're like, that's not going to happen that fast, and then boom, it does. So that's what I'm seeing for those. Thank you to our good spirit cruise in a good way, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.